Hi, welcome to today's video. If you're new around here, I'm Bex. I'm mum to Finley, who's 16 months old, and I make videos about parenting, lifestyle and motherhood after infertility. And today I'm really pleased to be doing a collaboration with Mumma Jo. If you're not familiar with Jo, she does all sorts of videos about mum life. Her style is quite hippie, laid back and natural in feel. If you like the sort of nature and landscape aspects of the vlogs that I've done in the past, then I think you'll like Jo's style. She also has some really good videos on natural cleaning products and how to make them. So yeah, please do head over to her channel and have a watch of her videos and subscribe. So today's collaboration with Jo is a baby names video, and you know that I love a baby names list. So without further ado, I'm just going to get straight on into it. The first name on my list is Cadno, which I really love. I first heard this name from Tiger Lily Quinn, who is another vlogger, and her little boy, his middle name is Cadno, and it's Welsh for fox. Those of you who watch my videos regularly will know that my little boy's middle name is Fox, and I obviously love it. I think if you love the name Fox but you're a bit undecided as to whether it's a bit too out there or not, then Cadno would be a really good alternative. You still have that sort of woodland feel with the name, but in a more subtle form. I've had a look and I can't see Cadno ranking on the baby names list for the UK. There is a new list due out at the sort of beginning of September, so I was taking a bit of a gamble with doing the listings for the names. According to 2017's list, it isn't ranking yet. The second name I have for you is a girl's name, which is Kitty. I really like this name. I sort of fell for it when I was watching Mr. Selfridge, and one of the characters who runs the beauty counter is called Kitty. I think it's a strong, feisty girl's name but feminine at the same time, and I do love vintage and throwback names, so this sort of fits perfectly. Obviously Kitty can be associated with a cat. It's currently ranking at 433 on the list, which means 102 baby girls were named this last year. The next name I have for you is a boy's name, and that is Lowell, or Lowell. I think I would pronounce it as Lowell, which means young wolf. Again, one of these names where if you were a bit undecided about going for the actual animal name wolf and you wanted to still have a nod to that association but in a more subtle way, then Lowell could maybe work. Again, it isn't even ranking yet, and I think it's one of these names that could be good as a middle name because I think it would go with quite a lot of different sorts of names. Okay, my next girl's name is an Irish name, and I don't think I've ever heard of anybody with this name. I think it's so unusual, and I do think it's going to start rising in popularity, and that name is Madigan. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's a real blend of a few different names that I think are popular, like Madeline or Megan or Maggie, and I think maybe it isn't quite as popular because of its association. The meaning of the name is little dog, and I think obviously some people will be put off by that, but I think if you can get past that, I just think it's a real beautiful sounding name. And again, if you have Irish connections, then maybe this would be a good choice for you. The next boy's name I have for you, I think I'm starting to see a bit more on Pinterest baby names lists and Instagram. I've sort of stumbled across this name because I was looking for an alternative to Wren, and I thought Drake could be one of these good alternatives to that name because that's becoming more popular now. A drake is a male duck. So I like Drake because it will go with a lot of names. It's short and strong sounding, and it's now ranking at 1,570, which means that 16 babies were named this last year. Another sort of throwback girl's name for you that's still animal in theme, which is Tiggy. I absolutely love this name. I first fell in love with this name years ago when I heard of Tiggy Leg Burke, and Tiggy Leg Burke was Prince William and Harry's nanny. I just think it has such character to the name. I've been waiting to try and fit it into a baby name video for a while, and then when I found out the meaning of it, I just thought it's perfect. It's another Irish name and it means tiger. We're looking for a sort of strong female name that's still feminine I don't think you can do better than Tiggy. It's currently ranking at 3,214, which means that 7 babies were named this last year. And again, like me, if you like vintage names, then this name hits quite a lot of different themes. The 4th name on my boys list is Pike. I think it's quite a strong, rugged sounding name. A pike is a type of fish. I like how it's short and punchy, and again could go with a variety of sort of different names. And would be good if you have a longer surname and you're wanting sort of a shorter name to go with it. Pike isn't ranking yet, so if you're on the lookout for a really unusual animal themed name that hasn't been mentioned really before, then this could be one for you. My 4th choice for a girl's name is the name Delphine. If you like Daphne, or if you like French sounding names, then I think this is a beautiful choice, regardless of its animal theme. It's French for dolphin, and I just think it's a beautiful, rhythmic sounding name, very feminine. It's number 1,749 on the list, which means that 17 babies were named this last year. My last choice for a boy's name is the name Hector. It has definitely risen in popularity, and I think if you do like this name, I would definitely get in fast because it's set to rise more in popularity, I think. It's number 255 on the list, so it's the most popular name on my list, and means horse. I think it's a nice alternative to Harry or Henry, and it's still fairly unusual. It's outside of the top 100. And the last name on my list is a girl's name, and that is Lauraline. I think this is just the most unusual, feminine, beautiful name, and I hadn't heard of it before. It's still very unusual, but I think we will start to hear it more. It's Latin meaning seagull, so if you like the name wren and its associations with birds, but you were looking for something more unusual than that, then this would be perfect. I also think it's just a lovely sounding name with that L sound. I think it really rolls off the tongue nicely. It's very feminine and is a really unusual alternative to names like Caroline or Laura or Lara, and I just think is absolutely stunning. It's become my sort of hot favourite name at the moment. So that's the end of my baby names list. If you do like baby name videos, then please stick around because I will be starting to do a bit more of them. And if you like other videos to do with mummy life, like style, homes, baking, then please hit subscribe and stick around for more videos, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!